Hello everyone, welcome to Quarter Flips. I'm Dave. This is my channel that is about reselling. It's about treasure hunting in thrift stores and pawn shops and garage sales and anywhere else I can find cheap stuff and turning around and then selling it for more money and then eventually trying to live off of that money. I spend a lot of my time looking for DVDs. I make videos about it. Every time I show a what sold, there's a lot of DVDs in it. And I'm going to do a what sold at the end of this video for the stuff that's sold in the last week, but we'll get to that. Right now, I want to talk about DVDs. Specifically, I want to talk about how I choose the DVDs that I'm going to buy in a thrift store or a pawn shop, what price I'm looking to get them for, and how much I need to sell them for to make it worth it. But before I get into all that, if you would like to hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, maybe click the like button while you're at it. That would be awesome. Thank you for doing that. And let's just get to this. I'm going to need to kind of rearrange my background here just a little bit to make this work. So, Uma, we're going to put you to work for us today. You willing to help out? That's my girl. All right, we're going to put you over here. Yeah. All right, this will give us a little bit of a workspace for some numbers. DVDs. We're talking about DVDs today. So today I'm basically going to focus on DVDs that you sell on eBay for $4.99 up to $12.99, shipping included. We'll just look at those prices and we'll get a sense about whether any of that makes sense. First off, $4.99. Does it make sense? No, it doesn't. If I buy a DVD for $1 and I pay 10 cents tax on it, and I have to ship it for $3.19, and then eBay takes their part of the transaction, which in the case of a $4.99 DVD will be around $1.10, I'm losing 40 cents on that deal. Why would I do that? That doesn't even take into account my time, tape, shipping supplies, or anything. That's not a good deal. Now, unfortunately, it's not just as simple as jumping up $1 for each price point you go up. But after you get a couple dollars in and we go to $6.99, $7.99, what we're going to find is that most of these things remain static. The cost of the DVD, if you're getting it for $1, is going to be the same. It's going to cost the same to send. It's going to cost $3.19. And eBay fees are going to jump up so that really your increase is going to become 85 cents more profit as you get higher up the scale. And these aren't exact numbers because there's a lot of weird stuff that comes into play with eBay. They charge different sales tax rates for different states, and they charge you your final value fee based on that as well. So you're going to find that these numbers can sway across a few cents, but it's not very much. In the grand scheme of things, it won't really matter. This is just kind of for example. So in general, the number is going to go up 85 cents for each dollar you can add to the sale price. So at $5.99, you're going to be making 45 cents. Do you want to make 45 cents? I don't. That's not enough. But at $6.99, it's $1.30. Okay, we're getting closer to maybe being worth my time, and I think you can see where this goes from here. At $7.99, after everything, $2.15, and then it goes up from there. $8.99, $3. $9.99, $3.85. $10.99, $4.70. $11.99, $5.55. And $12.99, $6.40. I'm happy with $6.40. If I can sell a DVD for $12.99 that I bought for $1 and tax, I'm very happy with that. But another thing to keep in mind about these numbers that I'm putting up is that you're also recapturing the money that you spent. So that top expense, you get it back. So really, maybe if we go back and we look at the $5.99 and the $6.99, they do make a little more sense in certain instances. I mean, the $5.99 is 45 cents plus your $1.10. The $6.99 is $1.30 plus your $1.10 back. I still don't like $5.99 and $6.99 price points to sell DVDs. I will use it sometimes. It makes sense if you get a lot of DVDs and there are some valuable ones and some that aren't as valuable, but you can get $5.99 or $6.99 for them. It can make sense to put those up to help recapture the money you spent on the whole deal. To give a simple example of how this would work, I go to a place where they sell DVDs for $3.40. And unless it's a great DVD, I'm not spending $3.40 for it. But they also have a 5 for $5 deal of the same DVDs. And occasionally, there's 3 or maybe even 4 good DVDs there that I can get over $10 for. So yeah, I want 5 for $5. I want to pay $1 for those. but maybe there'll be 1 or 2 DVDs that are borderline, and I might only get $5.99 for them. Well, it makes sense because I recapture the money on those, get the little bit of profit, and that comes out of the money that went towards the ones that I'm gonna make the good money on. So in that instance, that's why my store will have some $5.99 and $6.99 DVDs. But I don't like it. It's not a good use of my time. I'd rather just put up good DVDs. So let's talk about how to find those DVDs. Keeping these numbers in mind that I've been putting up here, anything over $12.99, I'm willing to pay up to $3, $4, $5 if I have to. Like, when you look at these numbers, I was basing these numbers on $1.10 being spent, right? So at $1.10 being spent, I make $6.40. Well, if I actually spent $3, then I actually made like $4.40 if I sold it for $12.99. I'm still going to do that. I'm still going to go ahead and make that deal. Ideally, though, if I'm spending $3 for a DVD, what I would like is something that sells for $15, $16, $17. Sometimes they can sell for $29.99, $39.99. You do find those occasionally. You would never not buy one of those DVDs. You wouldn't leave Pool Hall Junkies on the shelf or Dogma on the shelf because it was $3.99 or $4.99. You would buy those. Those are good buys. So the key is to know what you're looking for. And my main point with these numbers was just to give you a baseline of where you were at the bottom. Let's get rid of these numbers. Let's turn Uma around. What's up, lady? I feel like it's good with her having my back. How am I deciding what DVDs to buy in the store? Well, first you got to have your phone with you. This is an old phone. Look at this, how tiny this thing is. But let's pretend this works and has the eBay app on it. Now, some of y'all use Amazon. I don't. You probably know how this works. So I have nothing to tell you all about it. I'll learn that eventually. I'm just doing eBay right now, so let's talk eBay. So I'm looking at the DVDs and I see something that looks interesting. Okay, it's this Labyrinth DVD. It's got a barcode. I pull up my eBay app, hit the barcode button at the top in the search bar, and I scan the barcode. It pops up and I see a ton of listings. Now the first thing you want to do when you see those listings that are up there is you just want to look and see how many there are. With something like Labyrinth, it's probably going to be hundreds. And you want to see what the average price is just by scrolling, what people are asking. A lot of times when you see hundreds of DVDs available, you're going to see the average price $2, $3, $4. You can pretty much just stop there. There's no point in trying to see if it sometimes sells for more money. If it did, people would be buying the cheap ones. That's a good, quick way to know that it's not that great of a deal. But sometimes you find weirder ones, like this very strange Alice in Wonderland with Dudley Moore. It has a barcode. You could check this one out. Now, you'd find out that while this is obscure and there aren't many for sale, people aren't really looking for this one either, and it's not worth a lot. But things like this will sometimes be worth a lot of money. So what you do is you scan it, take a look, you see that a lot of people are asking high prices for it. A handful of low prices do not nix the deal. They're not bad. You can still go on and check sold comps and see if it has some value. Just because you see some people asking cheap prices, you'd have to look at each of those auctions and find out. A lot of people are just selling disc only, discs in bad condition, or they just don't know what they're doing and someone's going to get a really good deal. That's okay. None of that should bother you. Just move on to the next thing, which is go into your app once you've scanned it and go to sold items. That's going to bring up another list. It's going to be green, the number that they sold for. It's going to be crossed out and say best offer accepted. There's not much you're going to be able to do if it says best offer accepted. You want to see the actual sale prices. And a lot of times what you'll see is prices all over the place. If that's the case, just kind of look for the mid-range price. If the mid-range price on the DVD that you're looking at is a good sale price for whatever they're asking for it, buy that DVD. It's simple as that. I like to think of these DVDs as being like buying pull tabs, where you know that every single one is a winner. So the key fundamentals: scan the barcode. If the barcode doesn't work, type in the name of the DVD, take a look, how many are available, how many are being sold right now. It doesn't matter what people are asking for them. Check the sold comps. If People buy that DVD for an amount that you can make money on. Buy that DVD. Take it home, list it. It's easy. They sell. They're easy to ship. Yeah, that's basically it. That's basically all I have to say. But people ask about this a lot. People ask about how you use the app to price things out. They ask about where you find DVDs, and they ask about like what's a good price to pay for them. If you go someplace and they're asking like $7, $8, $9 a DVD, you're in the wrong spot. All right, we did it. Thank you. All right, I'm leaving to California for a week, so there won't be a video up for at least a week. But I'll be making videos while I'm down there. I'm going to thrift my way down the coast, pick up a bunch of stuff, fill up the rental car with things that I'm going to sell when I get home, a CD collection on top of all the stuff that I'm going to buy, and then I'm going to hightail it back home and see how much I can make. My goal is going to be to make enough money thrifting to cover the cost of the rental car and the gas and the food and the lodging. Time, I need to go on this trip anyway. I'm doing a couple of other things around writing that need to be done. So some of my time is going to be covered with that endeavor. So I'm not as much worried about the time aspect. But that's for later on. Right now, let's just take a look at what I sold and then let's get out of here. Sold some music on eBay. Gone but not forgotten. Demo tape. Seattle Crew. $8.99 shipping included. And I love to see this, a 1007 vinyl pack. The Chainsaw Orchestra LP, Spackle and Grout 7-inch, and the Happiness Breakdown 7-inch, all together on eBay for $10.99 plus shipping. The Genuine, a Bond Still Strong LP, $8.99. And the On Double Vision LP, $9.99, shipping included for those. The Police, Message in a Box, the complete recordings. This one is unfortunately not in great condition. There's a booklet stapled on the inside of this thing and it's pulled out, which is a bummer. It went for $9.99, shipping included. This is a great deal for somebody. Sold this World of Cinnabar RPG gaming book, rulebook. That went for $24.99, shipping included. Sold this The Tecumel Bestiary gaming book for $15.99, shipping included. And sold this set of 5 Shadowrun books. There's 5 of them in here. Customer got in touch and asked if I'd give him a little bit of a deal on the shipping. I had them up for $59.99 plus shipping. They said they'd do it for $60 out the door. It's going media mail, so I said yes. Miniatures. It's a 40K Orc Storm Boys package. It's open and the piece inside is modified. That was all noted in the auction. It's kind of a weird one. That went for $9.99 plus shipping. Sold a set of 5 gnomes from the AD&D Monsters line. These went for $24.99 plus shipping. Sold these Raw Partha miniatures. They are Drow Elves from the AD&D Monsters line. $22.99 plus shipping. Customer got in touch with me and asked if I would put together a special deal for 3 miniatures. I'll try with the names. King Azun of Cormyr, Lord Manchun, and Zukurzastam. They asked if I'd do $60 shipped for the 3 of those, and I agreed. And if you saw my video about getting these miniatures to sell a few videos back, you'll remember I was pretty happy to find this guy. This is Lord Soth, mounted and on foot. This set sold for $69.99 plus shipping. This is a Year of the Rooster mug. Buyer got in touch, asked if I would take like $2.50 off the price. So I ended up selling it for $14.99 plus shipping. Sold one of these Pez Rock'em Sock'em robots from Funko. $8.99 shipping included. Sold this Apple Care Protection Plan for iPhone for $17.99 plus shipping. That's brand new, still sealed. Sold a sealed copy of Cool Hand Luke for $6.99. DVDs. CKY4. This one does have the Beastman skit. Does not have the other weird extras from the first 5,000, if anyone knows about this DVD. $9.99 for that one, shipping included. And my last copy of the Dogma Special Edition. $16.99, shipping included. Golf DVD, Dave Pells' 10 Minutes a Day to Better Putting. That went for $11.99, shipping included. Airplane and Airplane 2, 2-movie collection, $7.99. Mommy Dearest, sealed, $9.99. And a personal favorite, Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, $9.99. Elizabeth Taylor and Mark Harmon, Sweet Bird of Youth, $6.99. PBS DVD Gold, The City in the World, New York, documentary film, $6.99. Mother's Boys, $9.99. The Daniel O'Donnell Show, $11.99. Black Lagoon 2 and 3 together, $12.99. Queensryche, The Art of Live, $12.99. A Family Thing, $14.99. An Unsolved Suburbia, $19.99. Hatebreed Live Dominance, $7.99. Double feature, Birdman of Alcatraz and Elmer Gantry, $9.99. Sealed copy of Addiction, HBO series, documentary film, I guess, $12.99. 2-disc Commander-in-Chief set, Part 1 and Part 2, $14.99. Sealed copy of a PBS Lewis and Clark, filmed by Ken Burns, $19.99. And an Appalachian Dawn, $29.99. Discog sales. Helms Ali Night Terror CD, $5.99 plus shipping. Yaphet Kotto, The Killer Was in the Government Blankets CD, $7.99. Sold this Tactical Neural Implant CD from the band Frontline Assembly that went for $9.99 plus shipping. The Only Ones, self-titled. I've sold this on vinyl before in the last year, and this time it's on CD, $11.99 plus shipping. I Hate God. Southern Discomfort, promo version, $9.99. Butthole Surfers Locust Abortion Technician. Listen, I'm not going to apologize for these names. The names are what they are. $19.99 plus shipping. Sold these two CDs together, the Essential Waylon Jennings for $7.99 and the Iomi CD for $19.99. Those both together, shipping on top. This is a compilation CD called Friends and Friends of Friends from Tender Loving Empire. It's a double CD. Went for $24.99. These two CDs went out to the same person. This is the Hot Water Music Never Ender CD that went for $7.99. And the Disembodied Diablerie CD, $24.99. Those two together, plus shipping. Every Time I Die, The Burial Plot Bidding War, $34.99 plus shipping. Sold this 12-inch from The This Is the Day. You've heard this song before in a commercial. You may think you haven't, but you have. $13.99 plus shipping. Here's the Nuggets double LP compilation, original artifacts from the first psychedelic era. This one went for $24.99 plus shipping. And here's the Sharp Shock Unlearn Everything LP. This one went for $44.99 plus shipping. White vinyl. And here's a test pressing of the A Life Less Plagued 2011 repress of that LP from Carry On. This is number 19 out of 20. 20 of these made. This went for $99.99 plus shipping to Europe. That's it. If I can get this thing edited before I have to go pick up my rental car and leave, this video will come out before I go. Otherwise, I'll see y'all in a week or so. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And please do like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.